Hey, what is up, fight fans?
This just happened. We just found out that Charlie Kirk got shot.
The internet absolutely exploded after people witnessed the shocking death of Charlie Kirk live on stream. The story spread fast, and with it came a storm of reactions, from heartbreaking messages to wild conspiracy theories that are still going around online. Today, we're going to break down the most interesting details, the craziest theories, and of course how UFC fighters and the MMA world responded. But here's the twist: not everyone was mourning Kirk's death.
Bang, bing, bong.
Some people were actually celebrating it, and that left a lot of fans stunned. Plus, the FBI has just released photos of the person of interest in the killing of Charlie Kirk. I've pulled together everything that you need to know, so let's get right into it.
Love you, Charlie.
Thank you. This is in the restroom. I'll be right back.
You're good.
Bye, everyone.
The MMA community reacted fast to the shocking death of right-wing commentator and activist Charlie Kirk. It seems like almost nobody stayed silent about this tragedy. But at the same time, wild conspiracy theories started flying all over the internet. Some people claim they saw a man adjusting his cap right before the shot, as if giving a signal to the sniper. Others pointed out that in one clip, a ring supposedly switched from the ring finger to the pinky finger at the exact moment the shooting happened. Now guys, too many people jump to dumb conclusions way too fast. There are certain accounts with a clear agenda that really push this. But mystery solved, I think we can finally put an end to the whole ring story. The ring on Charlie's finger was just a hinge ring, the kind that opens up. He has worn it at other events too. It didn't magically move from one finger to another. It just popped open when he hit and slipped off the ring finger. We've seen this video many times and you can clearly see it come off frame by frame.
I want y'all to watch this guy. He's going to look to that side, and then he's going to tap his shoulder. He looks, tap, shot.
There are even leaked videos of a sniper spotted on a rooftop, drawing comparisons to old footage from the Donald Trump shooting.
Where's my finger? Well, from over there, ran in, and now he's right there.
Later, new footage appeared online suggesting that the killer had already been caught. But Utah police confirmed that two suspects were taken into custody after the shooting, but then were subsequently released with a manhunt still underway. Apparently, there is another suspect from the shooting who still has not been caught. A woman posted a video showing armed men surrounding a neighbor's house and searching for someone.
There are about 6 armed men in the backyard of a home right next to UVU campus. Apparently they are looking for another suspect. Maybe another suspect has not been apprehended, and they're actively searching. They're looking for someone.
We're all at the windows.
Okay. Do we need to let them know that well, there's more of them right there.
I don't know.
Okay.
This is Phil's stuff.
Oh my goodness, he's coming right here. Okay. Oh, move away from the windows.
But recently, the FBI has just released photos of the person of interest in the killing of Charlie Kirk.
.30 caliber hunting rifle was found. It was found with a expended cartridge inside the rifle. It was wrapped in a towel. There were also 3 unspent rounds that were in the magazine of the rifle. On those unspent rounds, there were expressions of transgender and anti-fascist ideology on those rounds. And this comes from a federal law enforcement bulletin.
Somebody's shooting over here. Hell of people running. There he is, right there. That guy. He's the guy.
The MMA world was quick to react to the shocking death. Fighters and figures from both MMA and boxing shared messages of grief, anger, and prayer for Kirk and his family. Sean Strickland is facing backlash over his immediate response to the death of Charlie Kirk.
That Charlie Kirk got shot. And my gut reaction was like, no, I fucking didn't, but I'm excited. Like, I felt this little dopamine spike in me where I'm like, dude, I want to see the video. And then I seen the video real bad, but I still...
I can't believe what I've just heard. This guy's a fucking weirdo. This guy's genuinely a weirdo. I'm actually, I don't think I've been lost for words this year. What?
Nobody needed to hear that. Social media is rotting people's brains, ruining basic humanity, not letting us see people as other people anymore. What a perfect example. And the fact, even if you did have this thought, don't record yourself and share it on the internet. Have some decency. What, you want to get some clicks? You really needed to get that opinion out there? What purpose? What does this serve? The f is this?
Still, many in the MMA community and beyond felt his words crossed the line. Fans also blasted him on social media, calling his response disrespectful and inappropriate. Strickland later explained that his reaction came from being desensitized to violence. He wrote, "I'm just numb to seeing people die online. The entire world watched a Ukrainian girl get murdered. Every day, someone is getting murdered on live stream. Welcome to the internet. The erosion of humanity, one reel at a time." Strickland also fired back at fans who weren't happy with his comment. He recorded a video directly addressing the backlash, saying,
Listen, I know you guys seen that post, and there's a lot of you that said, what the f*** Sean is talking about. But you also need to understand there are millions and millions of people that can relate to that. And not only that, they encourage the violence. So what you're doing if you don't acknowledge that there's a cancer in America being fed by corporations and government, all you're doing is just prolonging the problem. Like, this is going to happen more frequent and more often, and you see it. So unless we really address the problem and say there is a mental health crisis in America that is being caused by government and corporations, it's just going to get worse.
Colby Covington, known for his strong support of Donald Trump and the Republican Party, posted a heartfelt tribute on Instagram. Sharing a photo of Kirk, Chaos wrote, "One of the brightest minds of this generation was taken from us today. Charlie was a patriot, a leader, a kind soul, but most importantly, he was a husband and father. Pray for his family and pray for America." Grappling star Gordon Ryan delivered a blunt message warning that silence is dangerous. If they will do this to your neighbor, they'll do it to you. To everyone who just wanted to be left alone, what will it take? And this is how former Bellator light heavyweight champ Corey Anderson responded to the tragic news.
You don't follow him or support him, but you agree with everything he says. How does that work? First of all, I didn't say I didn't support him. I said I don't follow him. I'm not a big Charlie Kirk guy. Meaning, I support, I see his speeches, I hear his speeches, but I don't follow him on social media. But at the same time, I stand for what's right. And the majority of the things he's speaking on is things out of the Bible and the scripture. Because I also said I am in the world, but I am of the word. What Charlie was speaking, what he's pushing, is the things of the word. So, with that being said, I agree with what he's saying because at the end of the day, I go by what the word says, not what the world says. There's a lot of things going on here in the government. The government say we should believe and this and we should do and do that. I said to my wife and to everybody else around me, I don't really care what the world says and what the government says and what the news and TV says we should do. But if the Bible says I as a Christian should do certain things, that is what I base my belief in my life on. As for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. And what Charlie was out there speaking to everybody in his debates was of the word. Now, the other part is I think you can say, for example, I'm a huge Tyler Perry fan. A fan as in the movies he makes. I like his movies. I like his skits, his stand-up, and the whole Diaz scene. But I do not follow Tyler Perry on social media. I don't know what he does in his lifetime and what he does on his free time. But what he does in his movies, I like that. Same thing as Charlie Kirk. I don't have to follow him to like what he's saying, what I see he's talking about on YouTube, or if something pop up on my For You page where he's debating with a trans trying to say, You are technically a man. There is no ands or buts about. God made you a man. He didn't make you a woman. So that's what I mean when I say I support the things he says. I would say the same things. But I wouldn't make a living of going out to different college campuses and standing up for what he believes in and saying stuff and causing riots and commotions on the campus. But at the same time, I stand behind what he's saying. But even if I didn't, there's no reason for me not to like him and want to kill him, is what I'm saying. I hope that helps you better understand exactly what I'm saying.
Bryce Mitchell also released a video responding to the news of Charlie Kirk's death.
I'm so upset about Charlie Kirk's passing. I can't really go to sleep right now. I keep thinking of his wife and kids. That's what gets me, because I know he wasn't in any pain. And I also know that Charlie Kirk was a extremely brave Christian, and he inspired me to make this post. He was the opposite of a coward. He said everything he believed and made it be known to people because he loved our country. This country's gonna burn if we don't stand up and take it back.
But not everyone was heartbroken over Charlie Kirk's death. In fact, some people reacted in the opposite way, celebrating the news online. On social media, left-leaning users began leaving cruel and mocking comments under posts made by Kirk's wife. Instead of showing sympathy for a grieving family, they used the moment to attack her and even make fun of the fact that Kirk's children had lost their father. These kinds of reactions shocked many people across the political spectrum, and I've put together a few videos for you that will shock a lot of people. Many are literally celebrating after hearing about Kirk's death.
Isn't it just so refreshing to finally see an assassination pulled off successfully for once? I mean, talk about professionalism at the right time.
Again, these are the type of people we're dealing with. Quite literally outside chanting about the fact that Charlie Kirk got shot in the neck. They're happy about it. They're rejoicing, they're celebrating. This is the reality of what we're dealing with. These are the type of people that we're dealing with. It's despicable. There's no other word for it other than despicable.
How can you cheer for the death of another human being like this? How? For the past 5 years that I've been involved in politics, I've seen people on the left, people on the ultra far left, whether they're on the media, whether they're literal sitting elected officials, or just random wackos like this demon from hell right here, calling for the death of conservatives. When is this going to stop? When is this going to come to an end? When is this going to stop? What we have just witnessed today is absolutely wicked. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in a battle between good and evil. This is literal spiritual warfare. These people are evil, and I'm calling for every single conservative, every single one of you. We need to stand up against this nonsense. These people are in a cult of death. They cheer for the death of children. They cheer for the death of conservatives. They cheer for the death of anyone that completely disagrees with their idea. This must come to an end. This absolutely must come to an end.
For supporters, it felt like proof that the climate of hate in America has gone too far, where political disagreements can turn into cheering over someone's death.
Why are we cheering for someone getting shot? Like, no matter what political beliefs are, we should not be cheering that someone got shot. He has a family. We do. I value everyone's beliefs, but we should not be cheering as a class that someone got shot. He has a family. He has a family. He has a family. Yes, and who shot them? A transgender person.
Oh, so that's what it is.
Yes. It doesn't matter. You should not be cheering that someone got shot. What do you mean?
You just pointed out the fact that they were transgender. What about straight white?
Yes. You should not be cheering that someone got shot.
Even people who didn't always agree with Kirk were disturbed by the level of cruelty being directed at his family during their darkest moment.
How do you want to be remembered?
I mean, if I die?
Everything just goes away. How would you, if you could be associated with one thing, how would you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith. That would be the most important thing. Most important thing is my faith in my life.
So what do you personally think about all of this? Don't be shy, drop your thoughts down in the comments. But guys, don't forget we are almost at 100,000 subscribers, so thank you very much in advance for all the support. Let's go.